Welcome to Naturally Vita. I'm Avita and today is all about brunch classics. First on the menu, mimosa, French toast, eggs Benedict, and eggs Royale. These recipes are crave-worthy, they're indulgent, and I know you and your loved ones will absolutely love making and eating them. Mimosas are equal parts champagne and freshly squeezed orange juice. You can also use Prosecco like I'm doing today or a non-alcoholic sparkling wine. For freshly squeezed orange juice, juice it yourself or pick it up at the market, and Cara or navel oranges work best as they're more sweet and flavorful. You can serve in flute glasses. In a large bowl, add 3 large eggs, a cup of 35% whipping cream, a cup of whole milk, and vanilla extract. Whisk to thoroughly combine. This will be your custard for your French toast. You'll need good quality brioche bread, cut into slices, and you'll add it to the custard for approximately 2 minutes to allow it to soak up that wonderful custard. It'll submerge, or you can flip it halfway. Heat a pan on medium-low and add a tablespoon of avocado oil and butter. Allow the French toast to cook for 3 to 4 minutes on both sides or until golden. If the French toast tears, please don't worry. As the custard continues to cook, it'll hold its shape. I like to sprinkle some cinnamon sugar on top, and you'll notice the French toast will rise as it cooks. It's best to serve this right away. To make fresh whipped cream in a bowl, add 35% cream, cinnamon, sugar, and vanilla bean paste or vanilla extract. Whisk to form soft peaks and set aside. I like to top French toast generously with fresh washed raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries, a drizzle of dark maple syrup, a dusting of powdered sugar, and whipped cream on the side. This dish is so casual, it's so comforting. It's great for brunch, Sundays, or whenever you're in the mood for something indulgent. You can find this recipe along with all the recipes in this video at naturallyavita.com. Next, we'll make eggs Benedict and eggs Royale. I'll show you how to make English muffins, give you different protein options, make perfectly poached eggs, and Hollandaise. When using measuring cups to measure your flour, be sure to fluff the flour so it's more airy and more accurate. Although using a kitchen scale is the most accurate option, this is a quick alternative. On the website, you'll get 2 recipes, one for instant yeast English muffins and the next for active yeast, just depending on which yeast you have at home. Incorporate all the ingredients into the bowl of a stand mixer and allow the dough hook attachment to do all the heavy lifting. When using active yeast, you'll have to bloom it with lukewarm milk or water. It'll take approximately 5 minutes, but you'll know your active yeast is done blooming when it's foamy. The dough will go from a shaggy dough to a smooth one, and then you'll cover and allow it to proof in a proofer or a warm spot in your kitchen. Next, roll it out and use a cookie cutter to form English muffins. I like to sprinkle some cornmeal or semolina to adhere to the English muffins. This gives it the quintessential texture and look. This will need to proof again, and you'll cook it on a hot cast iron for 7 minutes on both sides or until golden and cooked through. Next, the Hollandaise. Hollandaise is egg yolks, and we'll add some water, some salt, sugar, and cayenne. We'll also add lemon juice. This bowl will fit on another pot with simmering water, but the water won't touch the bottom of the bowl, and we'll whisk continuously, adding cubes of cold butter. As the butter melts, the sauce will come together, and you can scrape down the sides, making sure that it cooks very gently so you have a luscious, smooth sauce. For poached eggs, I like to crack it in a sieve and allow the extra whites to drip. You can reserve this for another dish. It's not necessary for poached eggs. In a pot of simmering water, add white vinegar. It'll help form the egg whites. Go around the perimeter of the pot to create a vortex and drop your egg into the center. This is a small pot, so it would fit about 4 eggs. If you're doing a larger quantity, use a larger, more shallow pot and allow it to poach until your preferred doneness, about 3-4 minutes. Blot it on a kitchen towel, and when you touch it, it'll be quite soft. When you cut it, it should look like this. And if you wanted to make Eggs Benedict for a crowd and you wanted everyone to eat at the same time, you can pre-poach your eggs and hold it in ice water. You can cook the eggs for 2 minutes and then finish cooking it before serving for the additional minute, or you could finish cooking it and just bring it up to heat for the next 30 seconds, for instance. If you have varying preferences for the eggs, just cook it for longer. And this is poached eggs. For bacon, I like to line a baking sheet with parchment and bake it in the oven 350 10 minutes or until done. This is another option for you. It's sausage, ground pork, maple syrup, cayenne, salt. This is fennel powder. Fennel and pork go really well together. And this is fennel seed. We'll also add black pepper and we'll mix to combine thoroughly. You'll want to shape this into a circle that's larger than your English muffin. That way when it cooks, it'll shrink and it'll fit perfectly. In a cast iron, add some avocado oil and cook until crisp on both sides. Mine is a little larger just for the purpose of this video, but at the end you'll be left with a lovely sausage. This is Canadian bacon or pea meal bacon. It's more of a loin, and it's another great option for your Eggs Benedict. This is tempeh. It's a fermented soy product. It comes in a block like this or as tempeh bacon, and it's so lovely. In a cast iron, add some avocado oil, add your bacon, and drizzle once crisp with some maple syrup. It'll be candied bacon, candied tempeh bacon, which is a great vegetarian option for Eggs Benedict. For garnish, I like to do fresh chives. And we're ready to assemble our Eggs Benedict. Pry open your English muffins and toast. I like mine very toasted, but you don't have to toast them at all, or you can toast them less. Add your protein of choice. In this case, it's Black Forest bacon. Add your poached eggs. Add your Hollandaise. And if you're not planning on serving your Hollandaise right away, just keep it in a thermos or somewhere warm. Don't keep it for too long, of course, and just stir to combine. I like to top the Eggs Benedict generously with Hollandaise and serve right away. Next, we'll make eggs Royale. It's pretty much the same. The only difference is we're using smoked fish. You can use smoked salmon or smoked trout, and this is a cold smoked salmon, but a hot smoked salmon would be great as well. It's more meaty and it's quite delicious. You'll add your poached eggs, your hollandaise, and you'll crown it with some caviar. I was quite generous with the caviar, but of course it's not necessary. Today, you've learned how to make a classic cocktail, mimosa, a comforting French toast, eggs Benedict, and eggs Royale.